following program is sponsored by Michael W. Smith. The views expressed on the following program are those of the host and not necessarily those of staff, management, or ownership.
Arizona, Phoenix, yes. Brother Mike back on the radio. Welcome to HardcoreChristianity.com and welcome to Death Week on Hardcore, culminating in a special service August 26th, the Vaccine Deliverance Service. You're not going to believe the information I'm going to share with you this week. You will need to be at that service on the 26th. Please do not miss it. It's at 7 p.m. Pacific and Arizona time and 10 p.m. Eastern. Welcome to the program. I'm Brother Mike, the counselor at the Arizona Deliverance Center. We're downtown on 15th Avenue, just south of Osborne Road. It's a red brick building. Our website has all of our ministry services. We have 2 live services every week, Thursday and Friday nights at 7 p.m. Pacific and Arizona time. And you can catch it on our streaming service. Go to youtube.com/House of Healing AZ. If you need a religious exemption for the monkeypox vaccine coming up, send me an email, mike@hardcorechristianity.com. I'll send you out the exemption. If you need someone delivered from demons or healed and they can't come to the deliverance center, send me an email. I'll send you the miracle list, a step-by-step guide that works every single time. Please don't forget our Zoom deliverance services every Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Arizona and Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern. You wouldn't believe the people getting healed and delivered on the Zoom. It's free. Send me an email. I'll send you the code and the password. Thank you. They want you dead, man. You're not getting it. I hope you're getting it by now. The oligarchs, the elites, the billionaires, the world leaders, the politicians, all of them, the whole thing, the brand new deal, everything, they all want to what we call thinning the herd. They want to eliminate as many people as they can and replace as many people as they can with people who will do general labor work at very low wages. You have been targeted for termination. Well, how do you get rid of people? How do you, for example, America is the greatest country in the world, the most powerful country, the richest country, the most in-debt country. How do you get rid of people? How do you do that? What's going on here? Well, what you do is you cook up a virus. You build it in a lab in China. Then you deliberately send it around the world. And then you lie about it. Well, how did they lie about it? Well, easy. Hey, no, it didn't come from a lab. It came from the a pangolin. Yeah, a pangolin. Yeah, that's the ticket. A pangolin bent over and passed gas. Oh, it caught a breeze. Oh boy, it blew back to a sushi deli in Taiwan, and then they came down with COVID, and then miraculously ended up in Australia. Right, really? Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I'm really that dumb. Yeah, you got me on that one. I believe you. Nobody believes that crap, not one word of it. This thing was sent here. This is a purpose-driven virus. You're not listening, are you? They want to kill us. The virus wasn't going to do it. It wasn't powerful enough. It only affected people who were elderly and people who had premorbidities. That was the bulk of it. Kids were hardly affected at all. Young people had very little trouble with COVID. It was no big deal. To trump up the numbers, of course, they turned all the flu deaths in 2021 into COVID deaths. Oh, look, the flu disappeared. Oh gosh, this COVID's killing everybody. Wasn't good enough. So what do we got to do? We got to warp speed this thing. We got to come up with a vaccine to thin the population. Now, it's not going to kill everybody, but it's going to take out a pretty good portion. And so they did. They came up with vaccines that were not animal tested over a period of 4 or 5 years. There were experimental vaccines. Those are just the simple medical facts. And then they had to do marketing and promote it. So Dr. Fluke came out, Walensky from the CDC, Joe Biden got on TV 3 times, and it's on tape. You can see it on YouTube. If you take this vaccine, you will not get COVID. You will not spread it to anybody. You can stop wearing a mask. You can go back to normal. No problem. Take your vaccine. Go ahead and get your vaccine. Go ahead and get the vaccine. And then guess what happened? Yeah. A couple months after the vaccine came out in December of 2020, you remember that? They started shooting everybody up. The public caught on to it. People that were getting vaccinated, they were getting COVID again. Then we got to have a booster. We got to have another booster. Maybe a 4th booster will work. You think? Yeah, there it goes again. What's going to happen to you after you get your 4th shot? Well, if you're Dr. Fauci or Joe Biden, you get COVID again. Okay, but we got to keep getting the people vaccinated because it's for your health. Now we got to vaccinate kids who have nothing to fear from COVID. They blow COVID off like it's nothing. 0.0011% of COVID deaths were children. I mean, it was ridiculous, but they had to get the vaccine. Why? I just told you, it's depopulation. Here it is. Last Wednesday, the report in the Wall Street Journal came out. Quote, U.S. life insurance companies saw nearly a 40% rise in death benefit claims in the third quarter of 2021 compared to pre-pandemic levels. The largest such increase so far in the coronavirus pandemic. Oh, that's odd, isn't it? Well, if you keep reading this article, you're going to feel things are a little bit more odd. Okay? You ready for some more oddities? It says, while claims for COVID-related deaths were expected to jump, and they did, they went up 18% or so. There was a surprise and sudden jump in non-COVID death claims, which went up even more, 19%. Can you believe that? The peak in COVID-19 death claims actually occurred in the 4th quarter of 2020. That's when the vaccine came out. It came out in December. Don't you get it? COVID was waning. The only people that were subject to COVID that needed to take precautions, legitimate ones, were people who had comorbidities or people who were elderly. Okay? The December 2020 vaccine would allow the deaths to continue. Each quarter after the 4th quarter of 2020 and the 1st quarter of 2021 showed a rise of almost 22% over pre-pandemic levels, coinciding with the brutal winter peak that killed 250,000 Americans in 2020. By comparison, claims for non-COVID deaths only reached 6.4% in the 4th quarter of 2020. The sudden jump in non-COVID-19 death benefit claims was stunning and unexpected to life insurance analysts. Industry executives and actuarials speculated that these additional non-COVID fatalities were based on 3 things. And here's where the marketing goes in. Here's where the lies go in. Check this out. Number 1, they said it was because there was delays in medical care due to lockdowns in 2020. Number 2, people were afraid to seek medical attention. because of COVID. Number 3, there were delays associated with going to the doctor. This is their line on it. This is what they're claiming. Oh, really? It says here, quote, the results of the third quarter of 2021 death benefit claims for COVID-19 fatalities underscore the deadliness of the Delta wave that killed at least 175,000 lives in a matter of 3 to 4 months. However, the jump in non-COVID-19 deaths, as delineated in the journal report, shows the broader social catastrophe buried by the media. The hidden costs of these excess deaths only emerged in the accounting ledgers of these financial companies, which make their livelihoods betting on a population's life expectancy. Obviously, that's how they sell life insurance. They know exactly, almost to the person, how many people are going to die from one year to the other. That's how vast their research is on death claims. They are in a state of shock now because they can't explain the staggering amount of deaths since the vaccine came out in December of 2020. Listen to this. According to the American Council of Life Insurance, life insurance paid out over $90 billion in 2020, a 15% increase over 2019. That's the highest single-year surge since the flu pandemic of 1918. Can you imagine that? What's going on here? What's going on here? They're killing us. They're thinning the herd. They're killing the population off. Frank Slavoda of Globe Life Insurance quoted, the losses we are seeing continue to be elevated over 2019 levels due to, at least in part, the pandemic. However, the hit to the industry's bottom line is less than initially feared because many of the people who died were older and had smaller policies. What's he saying there? We're surviving this industry now because most of the people who died were older people and they had smaller policies. Life insurance companies don't look at you as a human, they look at you as a statistic. However, it said, here's the killer. The death rate in people has risen a horrific 40% among working age population. What's going on here? You need to be at this service on August 26th. The COVID vaccine was designed to reduce your immunities and kill you.
The views expressed on this program are those of the host and not necessarily those of staff, management, or ownership. This program was sponsored by Michael W. Smith.